Okay, so during my first impressions video of the Mikolo M7 Smith Machine, I told you guys that I would be coming back with a bigger review later, and today's that day. So let's go. So first of all, when I first got the M7, I was a little starstruck because I had been working with the M4, and the M4 is a straight up beast, but that M7 is bigger. It's got this black matte finish on the 2x2 inch uprights, and those 2x2 inch uprights are now 14 gauge steel opposed to aluminum like the M4. Now, they also added that vertical leg press. And even though I knew that each one of these cages were for different people, I kind of looked at those two cages the same way because I had been using the M4 and I was like, the M7 gotta be even better. And you know, initially it really felt like it was. I mean, it also has some very impressive knurling on the barbell. I mean, not the barbell, but the pull-up bar. The barbell itself was really smooth gliding. Like I told you before, it had those aluminum pulleys, and it just felt like it was gonna be the one. But as we started using it a little bit more, we started finding some things that started to become a bigger issue than what I initially thought they were in my initial testing. And those are these things, okay? First of all, the big upgrade in the M7 is the one-to-one pulley system and also the vertical leg press. And that one-to-one pulley system is something that I thought I really wanted, y'all. I mean, I was really excited for that because a one-to-one pulley system feels kind of like you're upgrading, like you going to another level in lifting when, you know, I started off with like a Fitness Reality ATN XLT Supermax power cage, and that power cage felt great. Then I got a better one when I got the Sunny Health and Fitness Power Zone Strength Rack. And then I got the Mikolo M4, and it was just like, you know, you growing. Your gym is becoming more robust. And then you hear that one-to-one term and you think that's the lick. That's where I gotta go. That's what I gotta do. But I found that once I started using the one-to-one system on this M7, I had to put at least 10 pounds on the plate carriages in order for it to even move smoothly at all. And even at 10 pounds, it didn't quite move smoothly. It just moved better, all right? And by the fact that the plate carriages are on cables opposed to the cylinders, it just never really moves quite as smoothly as the M4 or a lot of other Smith machines, or I should say cable systems that I've used in the past. And that is not something that is good for somebody like me who works with multiple people on one piece of machinery. And so it got to be kind of a drag because I thought, even though I got these aluminum pulleys, I'm really not getting the kind of pull that I really love out of this system, all right? And also, it just feels like even when I load it up and I do a heavier weight, it feels like it could be better because I got this experience with this Mikolo M4, which is, I'll put this out here right now. That Mikolo M4 Smith machine is the very best Smith machine that I've ever used. I'll go a little deeper at the end of this video, so if you want to check that out, just stick with me. But the other thing is that vertical leg press. Now, that's the bomb. That's definitely adding something to your lifts that you're not going to get on a machine that doesn't have it. And initially, you know, I had looked at, you know, the video that they have and the a lot of the press release, and the way they use it, they have the hips facing inward. But the better way to use that vertical leg press is to lay down in the cage with your feet facing outwards, and then the dorsiflexion of your ankle is going to be better, and you're going to be able to control it a little better without it always feeling like you're racking it. And for anybody that owns one, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, try what I'm talking about, and you'll find that you're going to have a lot better experience with the M7 if you do that. Unfortunately, I don't have the machine anymore, so I can't show you that. But it is something that we learned later on, and I think it's something that you guys will like if you're using that machine. it does feel a little bit wobbly. It's definitely not something that is a deal breaker for us, but some of my clients, you know, kind of complained about that. And I got to bring it up because I'm giving you guys the full review of this machine. And if you haven't seen the first video, click that link right there to see some of the other things that I said about this cage initially. They still stand true, and anything that I'm correcting is in this video, so you got to watch them both. Also, remember, whenever you're watching this channel, I have 20 to 30 different people on this equipment. So you're not just getting my opinion, you're getting a collective opinion of many different people using this equipment. And I believe that's something unique here on YouTube. So remember that when you're watching these videos, it's not just me, it's a number of us, and I take their opinions and I give them to you guys. So you hopefully have a little bit more robust opinion of what's going on when you go to make your purchases. But in the comments, a lot of you guys keep asking me, which one should I get? Should I get the M4? Should I get the M7? And I'm going to tell you right now, this is my opinion. And before I tell you that opinion, I want to say this. If you remember, when you watch my original Mikolo M7 Smith Machine review and you hear me talk about the negatives of that machine, they actually fixed each one of those elements that I talked about, every single one of them. And if you look into the comments of my first Mikolo M7 Smith Machine video, here's a link. You'll see that a lot of people came in and it's like, man, I love this video and everything you said they fixed. I'm hoping that the M7 may be able to do the same thing. I don't know that that's going to happen. I can't guarantee that. I don't work for Mikolo or with Mikolo, but they have shown that they're willing to do the little changes to make their products better. So hopefully this product will go the same way the M4 did, and we'll get a more refined version and we'll feel even better about it. It's not a bad machine. Don't get this review twisted. I'm not calling it bad. I'm not saying that I wouldn't like to still own it, but I had to get rid of it because this is what I do as a review channel. I have to keep giving you guys different equipment, and I only have one garage, so it had to go. And unfortunately, my M4 did too. I'm hoping maybe I could get the newer M4 that I never owned, and I could just live in my gym and, you know, and I could just review other things in the space that I have left. But we'll see how that goes as I continue to do these reviews for you guys. But getting back to the point, if I were to pick between the M4 and M7, yeah, I would pick the M4. Yeah, you're going to lose the ability to add the leg press, but also just because I just really like the 2-to-1 system over the 1-to-1. And if I can't have a system that allows me to do both, I'm going to lean towards the 2-to-1 because not only is that better for me as a person that uses this equipment with several people, when people aren't as strong and they need a system that will allow them to put a very little amount of weight on the Carriage system and still get a smooth pull, the 2-to-1 is gonna beat the 1-to-1 every day. But also there's exercises that I feel like I am a strong guy, but I don't wanna have to go up very heavy because I have to in order to get the machine to move smoothly. And so for me, I'm going to go 2-to-1 over 1-to-1 if I have to choose between the two. But I also feel like overall, the M4 is just a more refined cage at this point. I just feel like it feels better. It just feels sturdier. It feels stronger. And I would definitely pick the M4 over the M7 if I had to pick. And like I said, the only 1-to-1 experiences that I've had so far are with the ER King lat pull down, which I loved, but I can't really judge that against a whole Smith machine. So hopefully I will get another 1-to-1 system of some sort to test with you guys and let you guys know what I think sometime in the near future. I'm gonna keep putting my hunters and my crawlers and feelers out there to see if I can find something to compare so I can give you guys a more a more well-rounded opinion on which one is best. With that being said, if you want to see more videos on my other Smith machine reviews, click that link right there. I got a bunch of different things you guys can check out. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Until next time, stay blessed, stay motivated, and stay fit. Love and peace, everybody. Out.